Goal-wise, probably, just be more productive, pass rush-wise, would love to have double-digit sacks this year, as a goal of mine. And, really just, taking one game at a time, really. Not too much. Same old, same old.
Because of what you went through last year with the injuries, do you almost feel like, you have something a little extra, a chip on your shoulder, something extra to prove, even though you guys didn't just win the Super Bowl?
Oh, most definitely. I come to every camp with that mentality. Probably, from, just growing up and college-wise and stuff like that. But, I come to every camp with a fresh slate. Feel like I got to prove myself every day in camp and every game of the season.
Yeah. Specifically, what did you feel like mentally you had to prepare yourself for as far as getting ready for this season? And like you said, just your own personal goals, but what you feel like mentally you had to get in that mind state to get ready?
Really, clean slate. We just came off a big Super Bowl win. Obviously, that weighs a lot, and that's very exciting. But you gotta like put that behind you, put that in the past, and really focus on what's ahead and trying to win another one. So I feel like just my focus and just sharpening up on everything, really mentally.
You said clean slate a couple times. What is the benefit of that to you, and how have you seen in the past that's helped you?
It lets you approach everything like you did before. Of course we did win, but we just gotta come in every game and act like we didn't, just like we did last year.
Justin, pretty pictures to fill it with Von Miller, but I guess can you approach it that way? Instead of somebody's shoe, they kind of do it your own way.
No, I don't feel like we fill anybody's shoes. I feel like it's just next man up type thing. Happy for him and what he's accomplished, what he did for us, and his great contract he got with the Buffalo Bills. But we play him week 1, so we got to put that behind us.
Justin, what do you think you can learn from a guy like Bobby Wagner?
Oh man, he's incredible. Honestly, Bobby. Being in OTAs, I know everything's not full speed. We ain't got no pads on, but just to see some of the little things he does day in and day out, the way he works, it's amazing. And I feel like when we put these pads on, I'm gonna learn a lot.
Yes, sir. Everybody has who rushes alongside Aaron Donald and also Greg Gaines has sort of a unique perspective of how they move and how they operate. So I'm kind of wondering what your perspective on that is, how you can play off of them, how you get creative, how you sort of learn them, and the way they move and leverage off of them.
I feel like throughout camp you kind of fine tune the pass rush. Everybody comes in a little bit more fresh. Everybody got their new moves and a new way of approaching things. But by the time this is all over, it'll be a well-oiled machine. Everybody rushes a little different, so you just got to get those reps with different guys. Everybody's great between Greg, AD, Ashawn, everybody, man.
It's been like a meeting and getting to work with Bobby Wagner.
It's been great. He's really taken on a great leadership role with us too, and being that vet savvy stuff that people talk about, it really shows and he teaches us and pulls us along on certain things.
What's a specific example of that?
Well, the way he approaches, like the OTA workouts. He came in every day with us. He worked just as hard as everybody else. He was there and he was vocal about it, and he just took that first step with us.
As much as Vaughn brought to the team when he was acquired, do you think some people forget how well you guys were playing on the edge before you got hurt and some of those things happened?
No, I just feel like people, they just remember what the last thing that happened. I don't think they forgot. They were just focused on like the big thing, playoffs, Super Bowl, things like that. Hopefully they didn't. Hopefully they didn't forget about us.
Do you feel like you and the guys that were rotating were pretty effective on that side?
Oh yes, sir. Most definitely between me, T. Lou, Obo. We had Chris Garrett a couple games, Justin Lawler. I feel like we had a great thing going, and hopefully we can recreate it this year.
Just wanted to follow up on something you just mentioned about Bobby being there the whole time through the voluntary as a new player, getting to know everyone. And Allen Robinson seemed to do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously different sides of the ball, but to have new additions who are veterans but are coming in through those periods as voluntary periods and trying to get to know people, what does that mean for the core of this team that already has accomplished so much?
To me, it means they care. For it to be voluntary, and you don't have to be there and be in the years that they're in. I don't know the exact year they're in, but I just know they're on their like third contract, excuse me, not second. But yeah, just to have vet guys like that come in when they don't have to, it means a lot. It means they care and they're trying to actually win, and you know, be a big impact to the team.
I know Bobby obviously plays on the inside and you're on the outside edge, but is there anything maybe even from a technique standpoint that you pick up on from him that allows you to play more efficiently?
For me, shooting, I couldn't tell you from OTAs. You know, everything's not full speed. You know, we had helmets on. You know, so not at the moment, but.
A couple of young guys who have been developing maybe a little bit more behind the scenes, and Chris Garrett and Terrell Lewis had a big start to the season last year as well. What do you see in those guys, just their mindset, because I know you haven't seen them a ton pads on or anything like that, but their mindset, and then some of the younger guys, rookies and undrafted free agents who seem like they're sort of hungry to compete as well?
You know, it's just that comfortability out there. You know, you could look at some guys and just tell when they're comfortable, and you could tell when guys aren't comfortable. And I just feel like as you progress through your career, every year you gain a little bit more comfort in your play style and the way you play and how you attack things just based off of confidence too. So, yeah.
What was the offseason like as a Super Bowl champion? Did you have any cool experiences, any personal things you're going to remember from Longcon?
I mean, I had a lot of fun. I feel like we all did. It's to be expected, but no, I can't really dwell on like too many of those right now. I don't care about stuff. So.
But you got to travel for the team a little bit too, right? Like,
Oh yeah, I actually went to Mexico for the team. Yeah.
What was that like?
Oh, that was amazing. Mexico out there, we got a great fan base out there. The fans were amazing. The place, Mexico City, the city, it was incredible. Great food, by the way, too. Great food. I was never hungry. I was never hungry out there. It was amazing. But
Justin, what would be taking the next step be for you?
you said the what?
What would be taking the next step for you?
You know, just to come in with that same energy, same impact I did last year at the beginning of the season, and carry that throughout the season. I feel like that's the next step for me, and you know, just stay healthy, man.
Justin, it seems like there are a lot of guys who, despite you guys having reached the mountaintop just last year, seem like they have that sense of wanting to prove a little something extra, or maybe some unfinished business that they want to take care of. Do you think that dynamic or that mentality helps in actually turning the page and leaving the past in the past?
Most definitely. I mean, shoot, it just shows the kind of players we have on the team, the kind of guys we have, to show that they're still hungry, even if we just won. Like everybody wants another one, you know. It's football heaven. You want to stay in football heaven, you know.
All set?
All right, man. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Appreciate the time.